Yo, what is up guys, this is Squirrel here, and in this video I will be explaining what in my opinion are the top 5 most powerful specials from the Splatoon series as a whole. So I'll try to make things pretty objective with solid reasoning behind each choice of mine, but at the end of the day I'm going to use my judgment and ideas and a little bit of subjectivity to place each one in its respective spot. So with that, let's get right into this list. Number 5. Splashdown from Splatoon 2. Alright, so to kick off this list we have the Splashdown, which is one of the original specials of Splatoon 2. And to be honest, I think this special is actually pretty powerful. It's a one-hit KO if you land on or near someone, which I really love as it makes for a decent panic move that you can do if you're in trouble. And if you don't land exactly on them, your splash will still do a lot of damage, which you can follow up with attacks from your sub or main weapon to hopefully finish your opponents off. The only real downside to the Splashdown is if you get cancelled in midair and die. However, you get to save pretty much your entire special gauge instead of having half or so taken away, which allows you to easily perform the oldest trick in the book, which is Splashdown super jumping. Somehow that strategy still works, as you can super jump to one of your teammates in trouble and just take out all of the opponents in the area, and it's really good. So yeah, in my opinion, you can't really go wrong with Splashdown, but the fact that you can get cancelled pretty easily is what brings it down to number 5 on this list. Number 4. The Zuka from Splatoon 1. Imagine having a special that can quickly shoot around 5 missiles with a range rivaling that of the E-leaders. Oh wait, that's just the Zuka. Seriously, this special weapon is insane, and the hitbox on it is really forgiving as well, which means that pretty much just as long as you fire it close to your opponents, they're gonna be dead. The only reason this doesn't make it into the top 3 is that you aren't super great at defending yourself from close range attacks while you're using the Zuka, but at the same time this special is just completely insane. Number 3. Ink Strike from Splatoon 1. You want the Rainmaker dead? We got him. Oh, you're into taking the zone back? We got you covered, baby. You want the tower? Easy. We got it all. This special is still relevant, gosh darn it. But yeah, in all seriousness, the Ink Strike is an extremely versatile special that can be used to turn the tide in any game mode. Your opponents can't stop it, they can't stay in it, and if placed right, they'll have nowhere to run to. What's keeping it from the top of this list? Well, you can't use it well if you're in the middle of battle, because when you go to launch it, you become very vulnerable and defenseless for roughly 1 to 2 seconds, depending on how long you take to decide where it will land. But overall, it's a great and very powerful special, which gives it the number 3 spot on this list. Number 2. Booyah Bomb from Splatoon 2. In my opinion, the Booyah Bomb is essentially just an upgraded version of the Ink Strike. Perhaps you can't fire it at any given spot on the map, but you still have a very large range you can throw it to, which is enough to get it where you want in most cases. The Booyah Bomb also doesn't give a warning, unlike the Ink Strike, and since it goes through walls, you can kill people and they won't even know what hit them. And if that wasn't enough, you don't need to worry nearly as much about dying when using this special. You develop an insane health of 470 hit points, which is more than enough to protect yourself in the air. The only downside is if you aren't protected, when you fall down to the ground you can get killed immediately, and that's pretty much the only thing preventing it from being number 1 on this list. Number 1. Kraken from Splatoon 1. You knew it was coming, guys, and in my opinion, there is nothing stopping the Kraken from taking the top spot on this list. This beast of a special turns you into a monstrous mega squid that'll make your opponents swim away in pure terror. When you become the Kraken, you turn completely invincible, you can one-shot opponents, and you can even swim in enemy ink, paving your own way through to their stronghold. And in case you were wondering, the only reason that the other invincible special from Splatoon 1, which is the Bubbler, didn't even make this list was because I felt it was only defensive and didn't really fit the powerful criteria. And while the Kraken can be used defensively as well, you can also instantly kill anyone, which was just too much in my opinion for it to not be number 1 on this list. And with that, thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed. Did you agree with my rankings? If not, feel free to let me know in the comments what your rankings would be. And if you like this video, please subscribe as I plan on making more videos like this, and you might also like my other ranking videos. The playlist for that is on screen now. So with that, thank you all so much for watching and have a wonderful rest of your day.